Awesome. Quick TVTs, and oh, we get a longer matchup here. So right now we got starting at the 6 o'clock position. We have our Terran who just came back and tied it up 1-1, Mr. StoRyWISH. And at our 9 o'clock position we have our Terran who is just not able to fend off that much pressure. But did take game 1 with great drops. His name is EsterLizzuma. So can't do Korean voices exactly that well. Put up a little bit of the production tab, get all that fun interface action. Got a little upset though, this whole cast. My co-casters have been missing this whole entire time. Fortunately, nobody wants to wake up really early in the morning, especially mountain time. This tournament started like at 10 a.m. our time. Good lord. Let's just say it's very hard to change your sleep schedule when you normally wake up around 2. But we do see kind of the mirror matchup, both players pumping out units, getting those supply downs very fast. EsterLizzuma being the smart Terran, he is walling off. And this is something I would actually suggest to all players around the league. Definitely wall off as much as possible. I don't care what race it really is, whether it's Protoss, Zerg, or Terran. If you get a chance, wall off. No point in just letting free units come by and attack you. No point in letting Hellions run by. No point in letting Lings run by. Especially for the newer players. Definitely, especially against a Zerg. I could definitely say this. As a Terran player against a Zerg, wall off. You do not know how many times people try to 6-pull you. And I mean, even though it usually never ever works, but they still will try to do it. Meanwhile, on the StoRyWISH production side, the mirror matchup does continue right now. We see that the command center is getting formed. Well, StoRyWISH actually going a little bit late. I guess he got his barracks down just a little bit later. Looks like he'll go to 16 command, 17 marine. Very interesting. Oh, maybe that doesn't even drop the command center yet. So it looks like StoRyWISH is going to rush out of factory as fast as possible, get some Hellions on the field. Roast up some of those nice little SCVs and Marines. On the other side over here, EsterLizzuma is doing a great job scouting with this. Preventing any scout going on. Great micro with the Marine. Is able to take down the Marine just fine. Yeah, not too much going on. Both players just kind of sitting around in the production phase. I almost have my head pretty much tilted down on my arm. Just kind of watching what's going on. I'm definitely going to be paying attention to see what StoRyWISH does. He is putting down this very quick starport. He has that factory done, getting a tech lab on it. Will we see pre-igniter play? Will we see them switch over and he goes Banshees? Yet to see Cloak Banshees, but again, this is kind of like Xel'Naga, the Metalopolis. This usually ends up being kind of a mech battle map, one way or another, after kind of the early part of the game, after everything evens out. Both Marines do survive, and StoRyWISH does get the vision on the Xel'Naga tower. Looking back to the EsterLizzuma cam, we do see that he is going for an early expo. He's got the command center down, has the barracks. In place of it, he is building a bunker, so this is good. This will thwart off any attack at him. Factory is done. He's building a tech lab on top of it, so I wonder, without a starport, will he just go straight pre-igniter play, or will he just go siege tanks? I think it'd be actually fairly smart if he does do so. Also in the background, he does have I absolutely missed it. He actually has a starport building right below it in a very kind of tough proxy position, in a scouting position, not proxy. So looking over here, we do see StoRyWISH kind of pushing out with, looks like 5 Marines, 1 Hellion, 2 Hellions to be exact. But very pointless at this point to try to make any sort of poke because we got a bunker there, but it doesn't matter when you got a bunker, when you got a Banshee attacking you, you got to pull them out to defend it, and then you got Hellions attacking your front, so you got to pull them back in, and then there's this Banshee attacking in the front. Just pulling those Marines out. putting them back in. StoRyWISH with an awesome play. EsterLizzuma does have a Viking out, so he should be able to pick this off unless these Marines get in the way. Oh! Good recognition by EsterLizzuma to pull it back. That Viking does not want to get a hit, does not want to take any damage. That is its only defense. This Soul Viking is the sole defense. And this Banshee kind of just walks in here. I do wonder what he's planning to do. And he tries to walk in this unit force right into this bunker too, so very questionable play by StoRyWISH. I do wonder what he is planning to do. And oh, more mistakes, one after another. Walks these Marines by the ramp and gets them kind of dinged up just a little bit. This Banshee needs to get repaired because it is on low health. And how cost effective would that be without getting a lot of SCV kills to get that, lose that Banshee? Another one does get popped out. I still have not seen any cloak upgrades either, which kind of is strange. But we do see another factory is getting built on top of that tech lab. I do want to take a quick look at that kill tab, and StoRyWISH, very cost ineffective, only for one Banshee, like 1.5 almost. That other Banshee almost died, but for one Banshee, only got 5 SCVs. Absolutely cost ineffective. And oh, look at this. Nice little drop that went on into the main of StoRyWISH. Had to pull those drones, I mean the SCVs. I don't know why I keep calling them drones. SCVs are pretty much like drones because you send them to go work in the mines. Definitely a nice little unit composition for StoRyWISH. He's got some Banshees, he's got some Marines, some Hellions. I feel like I've seen this before. And oh, look at this backside. Oh, he notices that there are units back here. There's a pre-igniter upgrade on that blue flame. He needs to get that back. Viking gets picked off. Just wow. We do see EsterLizzuma. Meanwhile, while all these units are in the back, he is going to send a force kind of to the front. Siege upgrade going down for StoRyWISH, and that's actually going to be very essential if you could get some of those tanks out to fend off against the Hellions running around all over the drops. Oh, sorry for the camera control. Oh, they engage right in the middle of the map with those Banshees. Those Hellions are practically useless. Blue Flame or not. Banshee will always beat Hellion in a matchup one-on-one. Meanwhile, looking back at this base, he is getting a nice little production going on. Slowly starting to saturate his natural base. Also getting just the siege upgrade just finished, so he's starting to pop out some tanks. So EsterLizzuma will not be able to have such an easy time. But oh, just another drop going in the back. I don't think he lost that many SCVs. And loses one more SCV. Look at the kill tab. Over those two drops, 7 total SCVs killed by EsterLizzuma. Congrats to him. I don't know what he's planning to pop out. Looks like just Vikings straight, which is very smart. If they're going to go into a tank battle, you need a lot of Vikings because that extra vision position, to all you new players, don't just go out with your tanks alone. Bring Vikings with them, bring Hellions, bring something with them. Give them the extra vision those tanks need to help get the full range capacity you could get out of them. Oh, look at this over here on our right side. We do have a lot of chat that I just missed. Interesting. A lot of chat just popped up. Alright. Anyways, we do see that StoRyWISH does have a nice little unit composition. Siege is up, has good positioning right now, right in front of the base. StoRyWISH has the only problem I do see with this army is that he should not poke at this with the tanks are gonna hit it. Oh no. All these Marines are going to go down. Tanks stay alive and more Vikings get onto the playing field. There's only a couple of Banshees and there's so many Vikings. StoRyWISH is going to back up and oh, another Marine gets rallied. Terrible rally position by StoRyWISH. But the interesting thing, you guys look, he pulled off. Stopping production on his third command center. I guess he was sending an SCV there. I don't know if it got picked off or whatnot. But we do see StoRyWISH is getting a little greedy right now. He's going to try to go for 4 command centers. He's got a couple, well, no, more like 4 tanks in the back of his base, so a couple of Vikings. He's building another starport. He does notice that he is down in the Viking production. He's got a, because EsterLizzuma has a lot of Vikings, could be able to pick off anything he wants. We do see he's got to be very careful. He's got a lot of Hellions. He's going to be able to run all those by, and oh no! Gets a lot of those, kind of splits those up, gets a couple picked off, a couple SCVs get picked off. Oh, that's a good micro. Take one more out. Can he? Can he? And no, he does not. Good little split that kind of delayed that point, couple seconds that he needed. Got a few more SCVs. He is now actually up to a total of 26 SCVs killed. EsterLizzuma just doing massive economical damage to StoRyWISH. Oh man, look at EsterLizzuma just being a very good player. He's putting down a turret, getting down a sensor tower, sending a scout around. I don't know if you just noticed that. Oh, he did not notice that there's an export right there also. But what he does know is that there is a third up, and that gas is not going to get finished. A couple more SCVs get picked off, and I think these Hellions will run away. One does escape. Never mind, does not escape. EsterLizzuma, meanwhile, has great vision right now. He's got a couple sensor towers in there, so you see the range of that sensor he's getting. StoRyWISH does have to be careful. Cannot. Oh, why is he pushing out only with 3 Vikings? He's going to lose one of them. A little more join the